See, she's fine. We can leave her. Is she okay? Whiff waff, cut her down, would you?
Careful.
See, she's good. Whiff waff is a helpful one. Join our party now. You're not allowed to live with the Sky Pirates. We own you now.
The little boy from before. What are you doing here?
Little boy? You can't be much older than me.
All right. Keep your hair on.
Evan. My name is Evan.
That's the line! We got to the line!
And I'm Roland.
From the option menu.
Evan and Roland, eh? Well, thanks for coming to the rescue. I didn't have either of you down as the reckless type, but you must be too.
It's a lot of human skulls.
Speaking of which, why didn't that grizzled old coward Batu come and get me himself?
He could have handled
We
it.
made an agreement. In return for securing your freedom, he promised to grant us safe passage to the King's Cradle.
Really? He said that? Ha! I knew it! I knew he'd take a shine to you. You've got that same twinkle in your eye.
I most certainly do not.
It's good to have a twinkle in their eye. Why are you so upset, Evan?
You certainly do too. It's like you can both see something.
Ghosts. The
Something
Higgledies.
No one else can.
Apparently, not everyone can see the Higgledies. Maybe that's it. Why can't everyone else see the Higgledies? What's the point of that?
Hey everyone!
Hi! She's back! Your Connie's back! Back, you say? So she is.
Back safe and sound, boss.
Aye.
Went and got yourself captured, eh, girlie?
Yeah.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. Evan, lad, you were good on your word, so I shall be as good as mine. You may pass freely through the canyon.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Chief Batu. One step closer to the King's Cradle, huh? So you are serious about going, then, to the cradle? Yes. Well, the quickest way there is to fly, of course. What are you going all the way up there for? This one here is all set to hook himself a Kingsmaker and become lord of the whole wide world, don't you know?
Really?
Give him the whole wide world, you say? Blimey, you have some pretty big ideas for such a pipsqueak. Well, they'll only end up getting lost if you go on your own. Alright, I'm coming with you. I can't believe... Look, even their dad can't believe it. The party says, you are... I guess they're all saying it. You won't need have ye to be tripsing along in your doom with those sorry swabs, girlie. Ha, you're the one who's always telling me to do what I want whenever I want. Well, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm going to do it, so there. Hope you don't mind me tagging along, Evan. Not that you've got much choice. Yeah. We did it. I like how fancy the text box is for that. I'll be waiting at the takeoff spot down below. Give me a shout when you're ready. No daughter of mine. Seems Tawny's tongue is as sharp as ever. Still, 'tis a mighty fine thing to have a little rascal back in one piece. Bah, listen to me getting all sentimental like some man or wide-eyed weakling. If you're wanting to talk to the girlie, she's waiting for you down where the boys take off and land their craft. I wouldn't keep her waiting too long if I were you. Alright, you were telling me you were gonna give me sweets. Thanks for rescuing Tawny. You're a good little kitty, ain't ya? Hee hee. I can't believe this little shit lied to me. I like your hat. Heard the King's Cradle thingy is proper dangerous. Keep your wits about you. Keep my wits about me, alright. I'll keep my wits about me, what's forth and whatnot. This way. Let's go. I'm loving the way the capes look in this. They're not, like, great. They're still kind of the same as they were in, you know, Kuni I. But, you know, it's better. It's improved. Don't know what's going on with that thing, though. That, like, tarp is freaking out. Alright, where are we going? Can I equip you with stuff? I can. I'm probably not going to worry too much. We'll just... Pig iron pike. Yeah, spear. Auto-equip you. You have the same stuff. And then bow. You can only use spears. I don't know if hammer will be a thing for you. Ranged attacks. The arrow might be good for you in that regard. Did you guys switch stuff accidentally? What do you have here? You have plunder. Oh, you steal. Being more likely to bigger build-up. Okay. A lightning bolt blasts the enemies, gives them a searing shock. So yeah, we need to steal with you a bunch of times. You don't have any other outfits for Tani. I guess there's outfits in this then. Good to know. I got a clump of lambkin cotton. Don't know why that was there, but I got it. I'd imagine we're still kind of in, like, tutorial land. So, probably no side quests yet. At a certain point, we'll unlock them, though. Oh, yeah, we're ready to fly. Let me get that shiny, though. I'm gonna assume this is gonna, like, break down. So I can't imagine they would just let us fly immediately. Yeah, I see you.
Hiya.
Getting in the King's Cradle is a pain, but luckily for you, I'm here to give you a lift. All set? Yeah. Right, let's get going.
Evan, lad.
Have you a moment for old Batu before you take off? Thought he was gonna be voiced the whole time. I couldn't very well deny young Tani back there in front of everyone.
No, listen here.
There's not a soul been into that cradle and made it back unscathed. If she comes home with so much as a scratch, I'll have your hide, you understand? You were gonna let her die! Yes, Chief Batu, we'll be very careful. Tani will be safe with us, I promise. Alright, I think we're ready. Goodbye. He was just gonna let her die. Oh, we're riding both of them. Yahoo! Were those birds JPEGs? They didn't look like they were modeled. They looked like they were just kind of going left to right.
Oi.
The cradle's up there.
Wow.
That sure is a lot of stairs.
All right.
Here we are at last. Come on. I keep getting Tani and Evan's voice confused because they're like basically sound the same. Because sometimes they're like, they have their like, yeah, okay, dialogue and everything. Like, oh, that sounds like Tani. Oh no, that was Evan talking. Oops, my bad. So I guess this is where you would need to be able to cross the sea. Convenient then that we got Sky Pirate help. I say convenient, but I mean, it's as planned. We kind of saw a lot of the maps, surprisingly. I'm sure there's a lot more to the game, but the map looked a lot bigger until we saw what we actually have already been to. I can't really cross over. Can I go over there? Just more bones. A lot of bones out here. I guess we will go in and see the sights. That's a pretty cool sight already.
Huh.
So this is where we get our Kingmaker, huh? Yes, if we can prove ourselves worthy. Oh, it's not actually a dungeon? Or does it unlock as a dungeon once we activate the thingy? I am the girl now. Her hair goes nuts. What's this? Did that look like that was the moons from the book in Ni no Kuni 1?
Wanderer, seekest thou to prove thyself a king?
Talking statues, what next? I mean, you've already seen magical creatures, Roland. I do. My name is Evan Pettiwhisker of the House of Tildrum. I have come to make a pact with one of the great guardians. Are we gonna get Mushu?
Very well, then the trials of knowledge and courage await.
Oh, this is just like the familiar child thing.
Leave thy companions behind thee and go forth. The time to prove thy worth has come, Evan Pettiwhisker of the House of Tildrum.
Blimey.
Blimey, good luck, Evan. You'll be fine, you can do this. I believe in myself. I can solve puzzles, except for that one frog puzzle that was in Ni no Kuni 1. That one was bullshit. That, like, leapfrog one. You can't tell me that was a good puzzle. Yo, are we gonna get to choose if we want to, like, have our attack or defense? Where am I?
Behold the trial of knowledge! The story, like the other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trail of this tale to pass the trial. Or go back on thyself and fail.
Could that be where the story begins? Approach beginnings and select begin the trial to start. The aim is to follow the story to the correct order from statue to statue until you reach the end. If you pass the statue checkpoint in the wrong order, you'll fail the trial and have to start again, so you'll need to read the story carefully and work out which part comes first. You may also come across wheels which turn the statues next to them to 90 degrees. Apparently, this may also have important bearing on how the checkpoints work. If you think you went through the checkpoint in the right order, but you still didn't pass the trial, try checking the direction of the statue you're facing. Also, notice that the tiles fall away as you walk over them, so you'll need to trace a single path without going back on yourself. If you get stuck, press the touchpad. So what is that wheel, specifically? Because it's like a wand, child, person, and... That's Drippy! Oh! So that's Oliver. Do I even need to do this? I can trace the story back. Once upon a time, the world was ruled over by an evil dragon possessed of a terrible power. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. So it starts with the boy. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by the people of his village stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of the sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the boy and befriended him. Together, the two of them set out on the great journey to save the world. So, the sigils I need to go to. Bonus orbs. When the trial begins, you'll notice some orbs floating about certain squares. You don't have to collect these, but if you do, you can earn a bonus at the end. I like bonuses. Okay, so I would want to go this way. Yeah. Village determined to rid the world. Alright, that just retells me the story. I need to get to one. This might not have been great. Because my idea was that I wouldn't be able to get to the thing. To the door. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I screwed up already. I want to try to cheese it. And this is where my story ends.
Oh.
Come on, Evan. You know what you're doing. Do it better. Well, okay, I can cross this way. Get to wand. I don't know the extent of what I need to do with Drippy.
Oh.
The route it took could the statue be facing the wrong way. Like, how am I supposed to know about the direction the statue needs to face? Is what I'm not really getting there. But I should be fine with my bonus orbs. That's the direction I'm gonna go. I don't know if that's correct. No. I don't... Maybe there's something in the story I'm supposed to understand. Because it's like, maybe it's pointing towards the door, because the fairy's like, let's go then. It's about time we go, lad. Crybaby Bunton, you know. Yeah, okay, that worked. You've reached the end of the chapter. Move on to the next? Yes. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. You have chosen the right path and reached the end of the chapter. And I got an item. I got items. I guess each bonus is an item. Oh, leather armor is nice.
Yes!
Yeah! First try. Because, like, Drippy was coming for the journey. I don't know. Looks like the trial of knowledge isn't over yet. Oh, God. Yo, this is pretty sick, though. Guided by his friend the fairy, the boy roamed the land and gathered together a band of faithful companions. The first was a kind-hearted harpist, whose magical melodies could soothe even the fieriest soul. Second was a brave pistolier, ever ready to help his friends through any hardship they might face on a quest. The third was a wise wizard, who took the boy as his apprentice and taught him all he knew of the ways of magic. His party of heroes thus assembled, the boy found the courage at last to face the monsters that troubled the world, and so he and his companions set out to battle them wherever they might be found. Do I have to go to boy first? I don't think that's Drippy over there anymore. I guess we'll see, because, like, this is just here. Yeah, that's fine. That's the monster. I don't know the best way to go about activating the boy, though. And then Mark Asson taught me cool things. It might... Oh, it's both of them, and I have to make them face each other. Okay. Well, that's simple enough, so that they can properly fight. And then I just have to spin around and I'll be able to get to the end. Oliver! Fight the little bone doggy, Oliver! You've reached the end of the chapter, move on to the next. Yeah, I think I collected all the things. And so he and his companions set out to battle them. You have chosen the right path and reached the end of the chapter. Yo, sick, I got a Warlock's wand.
Yes!
Yes, I'm very smart. How many chapters do you think? Oh, sick. This might be the last one, because there's a big gas dragon. Is this, like, gonna be how the battle played out? There's kind of a lot going on here. The evil dragon who ruled over the world could not be defeated until the 4 towers emitted the evil aura that protected him had been destroyed. The first tower loomed in front of him, the wizard, laid it low with a mighty spell. The second was closed by the pistolier, who carefully took aim and felled it with a single shot. Third was sent toppled when the harpist turned to his soldier and spurred him on with her song. The fourth tower, which stood in front of the fairy, was flattened when he ran into it head first as fast as he could. His tower is gone, the dragon was vulnerable at last, and the final battle began in earnest. As the fight between them raged, the boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him, and let loose the legendary spell Mornstar. It struck the dragon, who fell down dead. Thus the world was saved, and all lived happily ever after. Most of them seemed straightforward. The harpist one, I think, is the only one that could have some issues. I don't need to spin you around. That's for the dragon. Do I need to do this now? Oh, this makes a path for me. Interesting. I don't know where I would need it at the moment. 'Cause I'm still over there, actually, I don't think there's a way for me to get past without accidentally triggering Oliver. So I probably want to spin this around. I can use the dragon's tail to get back over. I might be able to... There's like a spinner over there I might be able to use, but... Alright, so I can't use Drippy yet either. It's not his time to shine. Which actually, no. Because it goes to the Pistolists. So I don't even want to go over there yet. I want to cross over here. Make sure he's shooting the tower. Doesn't quite look like Swain, does it? And then I can make the tail move again. Drippy was the last one, right? Pretty sure. I can reread the chapter, but I feel like that's cheating almost. Oh. Can also do a top-down view, which will make things a bit easier. This is fine. For a second I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to pass through. Maybe I should double check, but I'm pretty sure it said a soldier, not a monster, right? I need to look again. The third was sent toppled when the harpist turned to a soldier and spurred him with her song. So I would need to... How would I cross over this? Wait a minute. This path is a little funky. I don't know how I'm supposed to really go about getting over there and activating her. Because, like, I need to rotate her to hit the soldier. And then touch the mark. The rotatey thing is in a spot where I think I would not be able to make my way back around. Because this'll drop. I didn't want to do that. Wrong button. Not you. I don't think I can make it back over there. Unless if there's a way for me to jump it. There is not. I don't think I, like, touched anything here that made that difficult for me. So maybe I need to come around from over in Oliver's direction. I wouldn't really be able to make it back either, though. I gotta restart. Didn't quite know how to read it.
Oh.
Gotta think more critically, Evan. What a fool I was. I keep wanting to hit square for some dumb reason. I'm probably, like, overthinking something with this. Oh, yeah, I see the path I did wrong. Yeah, okay, it was my fault. There is a clear path I could take that would make that work. I just, like, ran through that and then went to what I assumed was a safe spot, only to end up ruining everything. So what I need to do, though, is not go for that yet. Which means I need to not go for this either. I need to... Yeah. I think I need to do this. Go about it this way. And then I can go all the way around here. Hit that. Make my way around. And then when we get to this, make sure I don't touch Oliver's thing. I need to also remember to make the dragon face Oliver by the end of this. Which is, like, right there, so that should be fine. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I screwed up here. Make sure I get Drippy to hit the tower. We're good. Get the dragon to face Ollie so he can hit the Mornstar. And then we are done. Reach the end of the chapter, move on to the next one. Yep. Just that last bit was a bit much. Had to think critically there, but it worked out. Killed the dragon. Spell struck the dragon who fell down dead. Thus the world was saved. I got the thing. And another thing. And a 6 Shamshir.
Thy knowledge is proven. You only failed a couple times, so I'll give you a pass.
Is that how I'm supposed to leave, I wonder? Maybe I'll just fall off and die. I am very smart. So I thought the thing with the, oh, sick. Forget what I was gonna say. Where am I? It's awfully high up.
The trial of courage awaits.
Go forth.
Draw thy sword, vanquish thy foe before thee.
It's like a little elephant. I wonder what kind of foe it'll be. Gulp. I'm glad I have my friends. Probably should just equip him with the best things I have, though. Oh, I actually still have my other friends, so it really just, like, worked out. I didn't realize they were still technically here. She looks so angry. She hasn't gotten a chance to fight yet. Alright, I'm assuming this is a good one. Does the auto-equip work on armor as well? I got Nyx Proof Light Tunic, so that's good. And there's a save point. We're gonna fight this thing. This very much reminds me of the, like, Coliseum battle arena. I mean, the whole thing kind of reminds me of the Coliseum, so I guess it makes sense. I didn't realize Tawny is a bit lower level than us. This looks like a sort of arena. I suppose this is where a trial will take place. How courageous do I have to be? Can't really walk around. Alright, now this is garish. Oh gosh, a big boy. Dog, monstrous muscle metal tester. Rajang really let himself go.